What's up, Movie Lounge? I am your host, Stephen Wassung, and this is our Mummy review. And I am going to say that it's not the best, but it's not the worst movie you'll see this summer. It stars Tom Cruise and Russell Crowe and a bunch of other people. I can't remember their names. But it's about Tom Cruise, who is on a journey to find archaeology things so he can sell them. He's a mercenary type guy, is what I can tell you. And this is going to be a spoiler review. And they unearth this tomb or slash prison of this mummy. And then stuff just starts going crazy. And Tom Cruise has been chosen to be the next person to be what's the word I can possibly come up to say, to be chosen for the mummy to take over. And so he's cursed through this movie, and so she's trying to get him so she can be all powerful. And I'll get to the things I didn't like. What I didn't like is the humor didn't really work that well. There were some parts I was like, okay, I dig that. But all around, the humor wasn't there. I get the jokes, but it's how they were using them, but it wasn't doing so well. And then the blonde chick in the movie, I thought was a waste. I felt like she was kind of pointless throughout the entire movie, and I was really like, wow, this is the first time in any movie I've seen where I really didn't care about her at all. I was like, I do not care at all. I thought Tom Cruise did really well. You can tell he's really put effort in this, and he puts full force on everything he does, and I thought he did a pretty decent job. I thought it was kind of introducing a little bit of Uncharted a little bit. I felt like that's who his character was a little in the sense, and I thought all around he did a solid good job. He's very athletic when he can run. There's a lot of running in this movie. Russell Crowe does a pretty good job as playing a certain character I'm not going to mention, but I thought he did pretty good. It's how they were executing and they kept on telling the story a little bit about the mummy, of who she was, and I felt like we don't need it to be explained as much. But for me, I felt like it was okay at best, or it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best movie I've seen. But in a sense of introducing it, I felt like as the movie was nearing to the end, I felt like, okay, I kind of can dig it a little bit. I can appreciate it enough to be more excited about what Universal's going to do. They are definitely going to do a lot more with the Monsters franchise. And this isn't a spoiler, they do the Dark Universe, and that's a DC thing. Way to go, Universal. You bring on the lawsuits. I dig it. You pretty much gave DC the middle finger. Now that comes to this point. The Mummy is a better introduction to this franchise. Universal does a better job at doing the introduction to the franchise than DC did with Batman v Superman. I enjoyed The Mummy more than I did with Batman v Superman, because Batman v Superman was a crap of introducing everything. That was lazy. With The Mummy, there's some lazy points to it, but it builds up to it. And I kind of dig it. I want to see more of where they're going to go with it. And in the movie, you get to see little things here and there, little nods to different monsters. And so it kind of, all around, it's an okay movie. You're not going to, I wouldn't go, when you go see it, I would definitely go see it just to see the whole introduction of the universe. But don't go expecting an amazing film. I don't think this was ever meant to be a highly praised movie. I think it was something where it's like, eh. So if you want to shut your brain off for a couple hours and just try to enjoy something, yeah, I would just definitely check it out. It's not my ultimate go pick, but I think if you're definitely into that whole mythology and the whole side of the monsters, Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, Swamp Thing. I think Swamp Thing, Deep Lagoon or something. I would definitely check it out because it's something definitely going to be interesting in the next few things. Because you have Marvel Universe and Marvel Studios and DC doing their universe, and now Universal's doing their Monsters franchise. So I think it's spicing it up a bit, and I appreciate that. I think that's what the cool thing is. And I've grown up with these things. I love it. Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm trying to get better at doing the reviews, but yeah, if you guys want, you guys can support the show more. I'll see you guys next week.